Okay, I got a box from Joshy. I was expecting some of the crocheted doll clothes Josh has made. I was not expecting this, so we'll see what's inside. Alright. Thank you so much for sending me such a happy box. I hope you find even a little bit of joy from this box. Unfortunately, I shredded it completely with these knives trying to get the box open. Alright, I see heads. And a crochet. Let's just take it as we get it. Most of these are LOL Surprise. Oh, Cape Club that Joshy has painted. Cape Club had polypropylene hair, which does not last, so I'll probably see about giving this guy a repaint. Actually had thought of putting one of the Cape Club guy heads on a different body at some point already anyway, but I didn't want to deal with the hair, but this makes it worth dealing with the hair. I don't know if it makes a difference. I'll put this stuff up here. Oh. So I can experiment with this one because this is one of the few LOL OMGs I have. I mean, I'll be experimenting with all of these to various extents. I'm actually not that familiar with LOL OMGs in general. So these are pretty much all a surprise to me because not completely unfamiliar with, fairly unfamiliar with them. And I keep wanting to do more experiments with rainbow hi-hats, so this will give me that excuse. I'm looking at the shiny eyeshadow. I do like how much experimentation MGA has done with the LOL OMGs. I prefer the form factor of something more like Barbie, just because when it comes to making clothes, but the OMGs are so much fun. Barbie, little extra mini, whatever they're called. And one of these that someone gave me, but it was blonde, so, you know, there, but interesting here as well, right? Like I said, I'm going to have to look these up because I'm so unfamiliar with OMGs that I can barely even imagine how the original clothes must have looked. She's very spooky seeming. I don't know if she's actually spooky. Carnival head. Oh, fresh beets. I have not had fresh beets. So since her paint is already stripped, this is very much going to be an experiment test subject. Thank you. Oh, I have not had any of these larger not surprise. I haven't had any not surprise, actually, but definitely haven't had the larger dolls. It's heavier than I thought it would be. Alright, so this will be fun to experiment with too. Even if it's just making clothes for her, because this looks like a fun body shape to sew for. And MGA does use nice hair. I see Oh, a gem that Joshy repainted. And it looks like they have body blushed a little bit. Considering I mean, I know I shouldn't take the time right now to consider the options. I mean, I know this doll has the wires inside because she has the, at least sometime in the past, light up earrings. But I could still take this head off and put it on a completely different body and get the wires out. I appreciate the Star Trek boots too. I mean that. I have the Star Trek dolls, and I know finding shoes for this body is hard. I do like the body shape, also is very nostalgic, but she deserves better articulation and better hair. Well, any hair at all. And another Joshy paint job. I appreciate it because I don't have as many wild boy dolls. I've been trying to make more wild guys myself, but I get distracted. Oh, there's another doll down there. I think this is a spirit doll, but I'm not sure. The smaller sizes are always fun. I'm just going to see if there are any more dolls in there before I get to the clothes. Alright, there's notes. Alright, I don't know where to start. Looks like I've got a lot of Joshy's amazing hats. If you're not familiar with Joshy's amazing hats, you're going to be. They are just, I'd say, I don't know, you really can't do it justice without it being on a doll, but I don't know if I want to take the time to stop and find a doll who can wear these. So many of my dolls with bigger heads have their hair at least part way up. Actually, I don't know if this doll's head's big enough for this. And I do have Blythe and Pull-Up still. I'm just, they're a little harder to get to. I mean, these are beyond hats. These are all the way into head dresses. They're even more monumental in person than they look on the screen. I don't know if it would fit this one. If so, it would be very close. No, not quite. And this will probably go on one of my Disney animators. I know all of them have weird hair situations right now, so for the brevity of this video, I will just talk about the doll it would go on. I had a brief vision of putting this on one of the neighbor cats, but I don't think that they would appreciate that. But it would be adorable. And this is a fabulous color. I'm going to start dyeing my hair this color again. This is giving me an excuse to change the clothes on the Disney animator dolls too, which I haven't done for a while. Maybe even make some clothes for them. Of course, these are going to be perfect for fall. I actually think I have a sweater that is a very similar shade of mauve to this. I know I shouldn't take the time to do it right now, but I'm going to dig it out and check. I can edit. The sweater is not made for this body in the least. But, and no, the color match is not perfect. But when you're talking about things that people have given me over the years, there's not really a buttonhole here. I can usually force it. Anyway, look at that. Maybe it will be more distinct on video. Like this is a touch bluer, a touch more purple than this, but still. I'm going to build a real outfit for that, and it might even go onto this doll because, again, look at the color of her eyeshadow compared to the color of the hood and the color of the sweater. Joshy, what have you done? Actually, maybe even won't make a whole outfit for her because this is really cute as it is. Alright, I know I need to stop fiddling with her. You know how the dressing dolls videos can go 15-20 minutes per doll, but I am just really impressed. I've had problems coordinating this sweater because it's bulky, but it just all makes sense now. Okay, so what else is in the box? After that, I mean, that's impressive. All right, this might be more Blythe size. It's fabulous colors. And of course, 8 million dolls will be vying for wearing this. Thank you, I like hats. This is the only thing that might convince me to try to really learn how to crochet properly. I can make a basic chain stitch that's really uneven and horrible, but the idea of making crochet beanies for myself. Alright, and then this says, some of these do not have closures. I figured you wouldn't mind. That's fine. And my button choices are a bit wild. That's fine. I have no lack of options for putting closures on doll clothes. And like I said, with the animator dolls, getting clothes out of these. Animator dolls and 60 centimeter BJDs actually are about the same size around the chest. It's just waist length, but these look like they will be perfect for the animator dolls. Might be a little stretch of the sleeves, but we'll see. This will definitely work for animator doll. As with this, yeah, I'm going to have some fun with the animator dolls. And, oh, you know what? This might work on the Sasha. I have one American Girl, 2 animator dolls, and a Sasha. And they're all roughly the same size, but not quite. So what doesn't fit one will usually fit one of the others. And I don't have a lot of clothes for them, just because I get so distracted. Neapolitan ice cream. I get so distracted by sewing for fashion doll size. This also reminds me of ice cream. More fabulous colors. I'm not sure, honestly, which of these are the front or the back. I hope it doesn't matter because I will probably put the buttons in the front just for a feature. But this one has the decoration, so I know this is the front. Although that is a great button. That would be a lovely feature. I'm already envisioning who might wear these and with what. I don't know if I'll do a whole video for that though, because that would take forever. I promised, oh I didn't promise in the last dressing dolls video, I mentioned that I had a stack more of dolls to dress. Well then I started sewing and all the dolls I had waiting for clothes got freshly sewn clothes, and I might make a video about that soon. Details. Great fall colors for my dolls. I mean, if I took every single one of these out of here backwards, you can yell at me about that. But I'm a big cardigan fan, so that's why I like the front closures. If that is what they are. They are now. I mean, I'm assuming this is the front because there's a yoke. It just looks like the front to me. Such soft colors and dramatic ties. And then this little hat, which I noticed almost immediately. Actually, okay, gem head is big, but it's not that big. And the camera picks her face up as a face. Okay, thank you so much, Joshy. I did not know what to expect. I expected some crocheted things. The dolls, I mean, the amount is a surprise. The dolls are a surprise. The dolls with your face-ups are a real surprise. Thank you so much. I will slowly start photographing all of these things over the course of the week, if not longer. If not longer. Thanks again so much, Joshy, and thank you for watching.